Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I welcome you all to JAHAN-E, your own channel. And today we are with a special program of Purple Book. Mr. Yasir Malik from UK is with me, and we are going to discuss the world underwater. And the world underwater is really very fascinating, and there are certain facts that is still unknown to all of us. Today, we'll try to discuss a few of them, although that topic is very vast and it's not possible to complete the entire topic within this period of time. But inshallah, we'll try to give some insight of underwater world. And then after that, as usual, we are going to conduct the quiz on quizzes. First for seniors, first for juniors, first for juniors and then for seniors. And the quiz will be played as usual on quizzes app, and code will be announced just after Mr. Yasir Malik's explanation of the topic, the fascinating world underwater. Yes, Yasir, how are you? Yasir, I request you to unmute, please.
Yeah. Thank you, ma'am, for inviting me. I hope I'm audible. Am I? Yes, I am.
Yes.
It's a lovely Saturday morning here. The weather has started to turn in. It's slightly getting a little crispier, a little cold in the morning. But yeah, it's a wonderful topic that you have chosen. Last week, we went into the heights and the depths of the space. And today we are going to delve under the depths of the deep blue seas that cover most of the area of the earth, yet we know so little about it. In fact, one of the leading conservationists in the world, Sir David Attenborough, once said that we know more about the surface of the moon than we know about the depths of the oceans. So it is a very fascinating topic that you have chosen, ma'am. And I think if I can just start by telling all those participants that are participating in here that the land is a very minute portion of what we have in the world in terms of mass, in terms of spread. Most of the life of that is present on this earth is actually near or in the oceans. And the life inside the oceans is absolutely fascinating, and not just in terms of color and diversity, but also in terms of how it feeds and evolves, and in terms of vegetation. So it is very uh, interesting and also important at the same time to understand what and how much does our ocean holds. There are fascinating creatures. I mean, of course, we know that animals that live under the sea are called fishes, but fishes can be as large as blue whale, one of the largest mammals in earth, and as ferocious as a shark, which has got sharp, shiny, pointed teeth, and whose ferocity we all understand. And of course, it can go down to be little tender and beautiful creatures like the fish that we saw in the film Nemo, or a seahorse, or or that lovely golden fishes that we so often come across. And these are and besides fishes, there are octopuses, and there are jellyfishes, which are actually not fishes in the real sense, but still they live underwater. And besides all the and there are fishes which glow in the dark, and there are fishes which actually eat other fishes. So it is absolutely very fascinating. And in the end, of course, there are a lot of fishes which we humans also consume. But sadly, at the same time, I think we all know that as much as the oceans are a boon for us, and as much as there is diversity in these oceans in terms of life and wonderment, there is also a necessity to preserve them, because these oceans actually give up the most of the oxygen that we breathe. It is these oceans that actually make up some of the wonderful facets of the atmosphere that we see. And sadly, today, these oceans are actually being abused by human activities. and a lot of pollution is being seeped in inside the ocean through oil spills, through littering, and a lot of these animals as a result get affected. You know, the fishes, the dolphins, the turtle, the shark, all those animals, they actually end up eating the lot of waste that goes in. And there is a prediction that probably by 2050 the amount of pollution that has gone in, the trash that has gone in, will increase than the number of fishes. So, and whatever goes inside these oceans also ends up ending inside us, because we are the ones who are eating these fishes and these sea animals in the end. So it is very important to be very careful about what we throw, and very responsible in throwing our waste, because this waste can actually end up near oceans. And once, if ever we get a chance to go near seaside or beaches or oceans, let us be very careful of not littering them, because it can finally end up killing a lot of beautiful organisms. So this is something that we always have to keep in mind. But at the same time, we must also take a chance whenever we can to plunge in into the depth of the ocean. Some of us may have done something called scuba diving or deep sea diving, to come across some varied sea life and appreciate the beauty of marine life. You know, if you go to some of the most biodiverse regions in India, you would see um, sea turtles, you would see sea horses, you would see octopuses, some giant dolphins, you would see seashells, all these at the same time in at one place, along with a lot of sea animals and barrier life. But most important message here at the moment is that human activities are destroying our oceans and we have to preserve them. And with that message, I think I'll leave you to study more about, and to read more about, and to explore finally more about the depths of the ocean, the beauties of the underwater.
Okay, thank you very much, Yasir. It was really very informative. And of course, I was very surprised to know that jellyfishes are not fishes. This is a new information to me. Thank you for informing me. And
Mhm.
there were many more informations like this. And I hope that now children are very excited to participate in this quiz. And now in the season 2 we have made the things easier, because first you explain to them and all the information is fresh to their minds and easy for them to attempt. So I hope that each one of them must score 100%. That is my expectation. What is your expectation?
Even I think, I mean, most of the questions that will come across them, I'm sure they are all bright and wonderful students. They must be knowing the answer. And the little that I have told them would be tested. But I'm pretty sure that, as you said, that I'm expecting all of them to score really, really high. Let's see. Let's see how many of them actually
So now
actually
let's,
perform like that.
yes. Okay, thank
It's
you,
all about
Yasir.
attention. If they have been paying attention, they would be able to do very well.
So we wish them all the best. And I think first we'll start with the juniors. And my juniors are very, very active group.
Hmm.
And they are the
Yes.
ones who always score quite high.
Very impressive.
So juniors, here
So
we
you
go.
will be coming up with a round of questions, and I think once you go that quizzes app, you you would be able to see the questions. 10 questions for juniors, and I think there are 12 questions for the senior category. Just try to finish that in time. The questions are definitely easy, but more about a test of your understanding of uh, your basics about the underwater and the mysteries of the ocean. And if you have been listening,
So here we go for the juniors.
perfect.
Am I sharing the screen or no?
Yes, ma'am, you are. So we have the code here,
Yes,
five three two
532.
four eight five. This is for the juniors.
532 485 juniors. Yeah.
And we have seen people are joining in.
Yes.
Some of them have
And
even got some icons for sea animals. For example, Fabia has got a seahorse to her. Good.
yes. So Fabia is the icebreaker. She's the one who has joined first. Now let's wait for others to join. At times there are certain network problems and some other issues, but I'm
Of
sure
course.
that once they'll be connected, they all will do well. And I don't know, the children are so excited for this quiz show, Yasir. I have received so many messages, so many
Mm.
mails. And although we conduct many interesting programs throughout the week, but
Mhm.
we don't receive this much positive
No,
responses
we
that
this
we
is this
receive
is
for this.
definitely an interesting program, and it is the students which make it interesting, to be honest. And we just wish that more and more students would join in, and I think we and will give us ideas to make this quiz more interesting, so that we can just continuously improve the quality of this quiz and the kind of questions we are asking, so that it's a joy to them.
Okay, so let me go back and see that whether they have joined or not. Yes, we can see so many of them have already joined. So now I'm going to start this, and then immediately we'll start with the seniors as well.
Perfect. Um, So what I'll do is, I think just do it for the juniors. I'll quickly read the questions, but I won't do it
Yeah,
for the
sure.
seniors.
Yes, yes, you can do.
Okay. The first question that you see has a picture, and it asks: Sea turtles have got what? A, eight legs, or B, hard shells? Second question about seahorses: Seahorses are small or big? This is what you have to tell. The third question is about the picture that you see. What is that? Is it Nemo, or is it a clownfish? Aha. Interesting questions, very interesting questions. The fourth question is about the animals that live in the sea. So you see two pictures, A and B. Which of these live in the sea? I'm pretty sure you'll be able to answer them if. And The fifth question is about the animals which like to live with anemone. You know, and you have been given two options. One is picture A and the other is picture B. Okay. And in the
So,
sixth question,
excuse me, Yasir, just a minute.
yes, yes,
The
ma'am.
code for the seniors are also ready. Let them just write
Hmm.
down their codes. So, seniors, please be ready, and you have to note down your code. This is your code, and please enter in the quiz. And your theme is also the fascinating world underwater. And I request you to kindly join. This is your code 254611. 254611. And there are two types of participants. Some are here with us in the Zoom, and while others are on the YouTube. So I request friends of mine, those who are in the Zoom, don't switch on their videos. We'll give them the chance at the end once their quiz is over. So we always give them chance to join us so that they can share
Yes,
their
ma'am.
experience and they can
Mhm.
share their joy. Yes, Yasir, now.
Yes, so I'll just continue with a few questions that are left for the juniors. I think the time is running out. So the sixth question is about the picture that you see, which is of shark, and you have to tell, is shark a small animal or a big animal? Okay. The seventh question is about the teeth that you see. What kind of teeth are they, and to which animal does it belong to? You have a picture, option A, you have a picture as option B. And then you have the eighth question, which is about the swimming ability of two animals that you have been shown in picture A and picture B. You have to tell which animal can swim faster. And the ninth question is about a group of objects that you see in this picture. What are they? Are they seashells or seahorses? The 10th question is that what is the main cause of pollution? Water pollution. Option A, oil spills. B, littering. option C, throwing plastic in a trash can, and option D, all of the above. The 11th question is about what sea animal do you think gets affected the most? Is it turtles, fish, dolphins, sharks, or all of the above? Or all these affected equally? And the last question, the 12th question, is how does polluted water affect you? Okay. And the options are it could destroy your intestine, it could give you a cold, it can give you a disease like Ebola, or it can give you a disease like cholera. Okay, with that, I think I have finished the set of questions reading for juniors. The juniors still have some time, and I'm pretty sure all of them are busy
So
punching the answers.
now you can begin with the seniors, please.
Right. So with the seniors, I think I have a set of questions as well. I think the seniors would be doing really good because the kind of questions they have are more insightful. So for the seniors, you have to tell what is the main cause of water pollution. Is it oil spills, throwing plastic in the can, littering, or all of the above? The second question is about what you have to tell what sea animal do you think gets affected the most as a result of the pollution? Is it turtles, B fishes, dolphins, sharks, or all of these animals? And also, what you have to tell in the third question is in what year will there be more trash in the ocean than the fishes, as the prediction goes? Is it 2000, 2050, 2345, or the year 2309? And I think I touched upon this while I was speaking. So the fourth question is, how does polluted water gets you or affects you? It could destroy your intestine, it could give you a cold, again it could give you Ebola, and or it could give you cholera. And this is something that was there for the juniors also, so I'm pretty sure seniors would be easily able to answer this. The fifth question is about the freshwater supply under the Earth's surface. Now, where does it come from? Is it a watershed, mouth of the river, headwaters, or groundwater? And the sixth question is, where is the most of the fresh water found on Earth? Lakes, oceans, glaciers, or rivers? And the seventh question is a very interesting one. You see a picture of a fish and you have to tell what is it. Okay, a Nemo or a clownfish? And I think juniors would also ask this question. So this is a pretty interesting question. The eighth question coming up for seniors is, all of the following are fish except one. Okay, and which of that is it? A jellyfish, B seahorse, C moray eel, or D lionfish? Okay, so you have to tell that. And ninth is about the body temperature of the fishes. What determines it? Is it the temperature of the water, the amount of their speed in the swimming, what is the speed that they are swimming at, and what they eat, or the thermal regulation, like humans, the movement of the blood inside. So with that, and another question coming up for seniors, the last question, the final question, the 10th question is, which of the following is a characteristic unique only to fish and no other animals? And that is, they are living in water constantly, they have a two-chambered heart, they have scales, or D, that they have gills. You have to tell which of these is only unique to the fishes. And this is, with this, I think we have covered a decent array of a rainbow of questions about underwater. And most of these questions, even if some of them would not be able to answer or would be confusing, still would pique their interest to go and explore further and take a dive into the topic of underwater world.
So, Yasir, I'm very excited to share the result of juniors. You will not believe that five of them have scored 100 out of 100. 100% correct answer.
Brilliant. A
Yes, yes,
round of applause from my side. Wow.
yes.
No, that is
Yes,
definitely something above expectations.
and we want certainly to invite them here. And
Very good.
first of
Very
all,
good.
let's have a look on
Juniors.
the. See, this is the result on the screen. You can see Taif,
Look at
Nikhil,
that.
Abad, Miraj,
And the ones
and
who have not scored
Aditya.
100%, they've just got one less than a question wrong. So,
Yes, really, like these children, I think sometimes that are they children? I
no, no,
can't
no.
believe
Yes,
this.
ma'am. I completely agree. I mean, they probably are. Yeah, I mean, I sometimes wonder, are they from the same planet? Because I grew up here, and believe me, I won't be able to answer half the questions.
So let us invite these five students, those
Yes,
who are
yes.
the
Let us just.
100% scorers. So may I request Taif, Abad, Nikhil, Miraj, and Aditya to kindly join us.
Brilliant young minds.
Please switch on your camera and you join
You
us
can.
here. Miraj, Abad, Taif, Nikhil, and Aditya. Congratulations. We are very happy to see that you all have done 100% correct.
And now you can join us by unmuting yourself and also, starting your video so that starting your camera so that we can see your lovely inspirational faces. And this is how I think I derive my inspiration for the rest of the week. I mean, it is such a way to start your weekend, feeling a little uh, embarrassed and ashamed in front of these young minds who are probably less than half my age, and despite that, they have performed uh, this well, and just amaze me every time how they can just know so much and just so quickly turn around the questions that are asked to them.
So meanwhile, let me share the result of seniors. Uh, Meanwhile, we'll be waiting for them, for these high scorers to join us. Result of seniors, I think last time also it was not as encouraging, but this time I'm expecting better result from the seniors. So let me see, my dear seniors, that are you going to make us happy or you are going to make us disappointed?
I don't think there is a point of disappointment. The seniors definitely, more than the juniors, must be thinking of exploring in the real sense by going underwater and not by doing it with books. You know, when you reach a certain age, you want to do things practically.
This
Uh,
this is really very positive on your part that
yes.
uh,
I will
actually
not believe that there is something like a shark unless I see it. Well, good luck with that. That kind of an attitude sometimes comes
yes,
with
and
the.
there is one more thing. We always, the small child in the house or the younger child in the house will always remain small and young. So that's why
As,
we always consider juniors very junior and their standard of question is always very easy. While
Mhm.
seniors, we think that they are very big and they are very
Yeah.
senior. That's why their standard of question is also quite high. That is the basic difference. This is not the problem of the children. This is the problem of adults.
No, I
So
just.
here we have the result of seniors.
Mhm. Yeah, but
So
there quite a few have done very well.
yes,
I
yes.
mean, let me see.
Thank God. At least one we have got 100%. Congratulations,
And who is that brilliant young mind?
Anshu.
Anshu.
Anshu 100, Samira 90, and Muhammad
Mhm.
Faisal 90, Umar 80, and Zaki 50%. So may I request these students, those who are with us here, they can join us and they can share their experience.
So I can see somebody has turned on the camera. I can
Yes,
you,
Umar is here. Umar,
Umar, you want to talk to us by unmuting
Yes,
yourself?
ma'am.
what is your score, Umar?
80%.
Are you happy?
Yes, ma'am.
I believe you are in the juniors, and in juniors, your friends have scored 100% even. You are satisfied with 80?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm sure he will do better next time. Uh,
Maybe he is thinking that he is a small, because the age group in this is quite like
mhm.
the large group is there. Which grade are you in? Umar, you are in which grade?
Five, fifth.
Fifth. So, but the range was only up to 6. So anyways, congratulations. You scored 80%. That's really good. But I wish you all the best for
Thank you, ma'am.
future, and try for 100, because your friends have already scored for 100 here.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Mm.
See, the cheerfulness of the child I liked
Yeah.
really.
That is what makes my day. I think I just wanted to get hold of some more. They can turn on their cameras and maybe we can invite a few
I
seniors
think Faisal
also.
has just joined us, and
Uh,
Faisal is a regular participant of this quiz. Yes,
Faisal, do you
Faisal
want to
Jamil.
turn on your camera and your unmute your? Yeah, he's there. Yeah.
Yes, how are you, Faisal?
Alhamdulillah, fine, ma'am. How are you?
You are looking really
Yes,
cheerful. How
we
much did
are
you score,
good.
Faisal?
Sir, 90%.
Ah, top man, golden boy. Mhm.
So, Faisal, you are
But
happy?
yes, ma'am. But one question was very funny. You have just given a picture and asked it is Nemo or the clownfish.
Sometimes there can be funny questions. They need not be hard question.
Okay,
Sometimes.
so actually, it was just to bring smile on your face.
And for these questions, whatever answer you give is probably accepted, right?
Yes.
Okay,
So
Faisal,
what did you answer?
congratulations.
What
Thank
did
you
you
very
answer?
much.
Was it Nemo or was it clownfish?
Thank you, ma'am.
I think Faisal couldn't do that question. That's why he has lost 10 marks. He has got only 90%. Yes,
No
Faisal,
problem.
No, ma'am.
Now you
you
can
did.
go and watch the movie Finding Nemo, and then you can probably have the answer to that, isn't it, in the end?
Okay, sir.
Maybe you'll come even more confused.
Okay, sir.
Okay, so thank you very much, Faisal. So where do you think that this 10 marks? I think one question you must have attempted wrong, isn't it?
Yes, ma'am.
Any idea which question?
It was uh, it
Was it about the shark?
You were in the seniors, isn't it?
ma'am. It was about disease. Yes, ma'am.
Uh-huh. Yeah,
Okay, it was about disease. The purple book.
no
Here we
problem.
have, and here we have Faisal. And Faisal, your report is here. No, it is in which year? There will be more trash in the ocean than fish. You have done here. This is wrong.
And it was probably 2050
Yes,
because I touched
yes,
upon
yes,
it when I
Yasir, you
was
have explained
speaking.
them.
Yes,
Okay,
yes.
Faisal.
So that's why if you
Thank
are
you very much
listening
for
to what
joining us.
what we have to tell about the topic, you might be catching a few answers, if not all of them. You might be having an answer to the few questions, because sometimes I just give a clue here and there of what kind of answers should you be expecting.
okay, sir.
Anyways,
Okay, so thank you very much, Faisal. Now let's invite other participants to join us here. We can see Muhammad Arsalan is here. Yes, Muhammad Arsalan, what is your score today?
Ma'am, 91%.
91% Arsalan. Are you happy with that?
No, ma'am.
You expected 100?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, in the question Finding Nemo, ma'am, I had done wrong.
Okay, so just you were in the junior or seniors?
Ma'am, juniors.
Juniors, okay. So do you want to see where you went wrong?
Ma'am,
sometimes
I had
what
done
happens
wrong in.
is just that you have these questions, and these questions may not be perfect at times, but more important than these questions are that you have applied your mind in answering those questions. That is the most important bit.
Okay, so let me see. You are Arsalan. Yes.
Yes.
Arsalan, 92%.
Yes,
And
ma'am.
Okay.
here is your Kacha Chitta, whatever you have done. Okay, you can see.
So you have.
Oh, yes, correct. That Nemo one is wrong. And
Ma'am, because the starting scene of the film Finding Nemo is like that.
Yes. But
okay,
sometimes, that is a common name that we give to. So, for example, if an alien comes and he asks, "Who are you?" Will you tell I'm Arsalan? You will tell I'm a human being, isn't it? So first you are a human being and then Arsalan, isn't it? That's exactly how
Yes.
it was. Mm.
okay,
Yes, sir.
Arsalan, thank you very much and all the best for next time.
Thank you,
Keep
ma'am.
participating, and one day you will find yourself that you know everything about the universe. Last time it was about space, this time it's about underwater, and next time, hopefully, it's going to be
We can do
no, no, no,
something
no,
about.
no, surprise. It's still
Yeah,
great.
yeah, definitely.
Yes. So you have to wait and watch. Now we have Hadi here. Yes, Hadi. What is your score, my dear?
Ma'am, my
Abdul Hadi,
score 83%.
83%.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
are you happy?
No, ma'am.
You expected 100.
Yes, ma'am. Next time I'll try.
That is a spirit. That is a spirit. You have to try next time.
So shall
This
we
is all
see
we
your
need.
performance? Where have you gone wrong? May I show
Ye-
you?
Yes, ma'am.
So you were in the juniors and your name is Abdul Hadi and you have scored only 83%. So we have to,
Hmm.
where is your name here?
Ma'am, there.
Where? This one,
Ma'am,
Shahla.
yes, ma'am.
So 17% incorrect.
What?
This is
In
your
terms of
Kacha.
questions, I can see he has done most of the questions right. There is just one
Here,
question.
this one.
Yeah. So yeah, you had to answer about the sea animals that get affected the most with pollution, and of course, most of these animals get affected. But whatever the answer was, you'll do better next time. I'm pretty sure. You know,
Okay, now let's move to Fabeha. Yes, Fabeha, how are you?
I'm fine, ma'am. How are you?
We are good. Tell me your score.
I'm 100%.
Great.
that is very good. How did you manage it, Fabia? Did you go underwater and look for the answers in the meantime while we were asking questions? Did you dive underwater?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Very good. Uh, keep it
The
up. Keep it
questions
up.
were too easy.
Oh, she found it too easy. Though,
Thank you.
keep it
Okay,
up.
so
Just
actually there is a child who wants the password and ID of this meeting. So I'll just share the ID of this meeting so that those who want to join, they can join us.
yes.
Although
And in
I
the
have shared,
meantime, I can just for all those senior and junior participants and even ma'am here, I would ask you to go on the internet, and there is a very fascinating documentary about the world of underwater. There are fishes on seas that actually eat birds. Can you imagine? For their meal, they survive on eating birds. Now, for everybody in your family, for your friends, for adults, for children, and I think that would leave you with a treasure of knowledge about the ocean world and the mysteries of the deep blue sea. Planet Blue, that's the name of the documentary.
okay, so now Aditya is joining us and Miraj Fatma is with us. Yes, Miraj Fatma, she is also 100% a scorer.
Wow.
So, Miraj Fatma, mini teacher is here.
Good evening.
Good evening. How are
Miraj
you?
Fatma is here. How did you do, Miraj, this time? I'm pretty sure you must have done well. Have you?
What happened to Miraj? I think there is some issues in the network.
Probably, probably.
Yes, Miraj, where are you, my dear?
I think there are some reception issues with the internet network,
Yes, that's true.
which always will be there. But importantly, it is that
Okay, so
the
just
hosts
now
have
Nikhil
got
has
right.
joined us. Yes, Nikhil.
Nikhil, where are you?
Nikhil has just joined.
Ah, here's my boy Nikhil. He did very well last time, I remember, and this
Yes.
time also. Nikhil, how much have you scored? Don't tell me you have scored less than 100.
Sir, sir, 99% and
Ah,
100%.
uh, okay. I'll count that 100% for you. No problem.
Yes, sir.
Good.
So you are happy with your performance?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I have a top up question for you, Nikhil. So if you are given a shark, how will you eat it? Will you fry it or will you bake it?
He is a vegetarian.
Haha. Now the answer to that is you will not eat the shark. The shark will eat you.
Okay, so Nikhil, are you ready to do the seniors quiz as well?
Yes, ma'am. I will try.
Go for
Okay,
it.
so
Go for it.
I'll give you the code for the seniors, okay? And then you can try. Just wait a minute.
Hmm.
This is juniors. We'll go to the library and we'll go to the seniors quiz. Yes.
Ma'am has spent some considerable time in Dubai, and I think she must have visited the Atlantis Hotel,
Yes.
where we have some lovely, artifact from the sea life in that in the Atlantis museum, and I think there were some beautiful sea animals, the stingrays, the starfishes. And if ever any one of them gets a chance to go again, when I visited Dubai and I saw that museum and that aquarium in Atlantis, I was absolutely bewildered with the diversity that we have inside our oceans and seas.
Okay, so for you, my dear Nikhil, this is the code. You please write down, and then you can try. This is your home assignment. So afterwards, you can try. I'm just sharing it in the group also so that you can try afterwards. Okay, Yasir. So I think thank you very much, everybody, for joining us. And it was
Mhm.
really interesting. Thank you very much, Nikhil. All the best for the seniors quiz. And then you please share with us that how much you have scored in the seniors. Okay, Nikhil? Take care and then see you next time, inshallah.
Very good. Thank you, ma'am. And all those lovely young faces. We'll see you next time with a new round of exciting questions and something more interesting as a topic. All the
And
best.
I receive the messages from the people that some of them are not able to join, but I don't know what exactly is the reason for this. I have shared the meeting ID and password both, but still they are
Mhm.
not able to join us. So we'll fix it. We'll see that what exactly is the problem next time. And then hopefully next time we are going to have more children
Yes.
here. And it was
Our
really
apologies to all those who have not been able to join in. There'll always be some
just
technical
now Miraj
difficulties.
Fatma has entered. I think now she has speaks. Yes, Miraj.
She wants to say something.
Miraj Fatima.
Yes. Good
Yes, Miraj.
evening, sir. Good evening.
Good.
Miraj, good to see you. How did you do today?
Fine, sir. Nice. The questions were too less.
Were?
The questions
Too
were
Only
lengthy?
too
10
less.
questions.
Okay. No,
Oh,
do one thing, Miraj. We have given the code for the seniors as well. So since those who have scored 100 out of 100, so this is homework for them. 2834019 is the code for this. You have to do the seniors as well. Okay. This is
good,
the home
good.
assignment.
I think she will do
And then,
fantastic.
and then you share your score with us, that how much you have scored in the seniors. Okay.
Ma'am, I got a very funny question, ma'am. Ma'am, you have given a question that which creature lives in the sea. You had given a photo of an octopus and a cow.
Yes, because
Then
there are people who can sometimes confuse that. The cow can actually and the buffalo can actually go inside or underwater. There is a water buffalo which is a cousin of a cow, and it is called water buffalo because it lives and likes to live in pond. So there are people who can confuse. I used to confuse that sometimes, so it was
so
good to.
Yasir, actually, I'm thinking, although we are just about, we have to finish our quiz, but I'm
Mhm.
thinking since these children are like feeling, juniors especially, that their questions were very easy. So let me give them the chance to try for the seniors as well. Okay, are you
That
ready,
is a
junior?
brilliant idea. Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so now I'm going to give you the live this one, and then we'll end the show and let them continue with their quiz. Okay.
Let them try their luck. Yes, ma'am.
So here we go. Miraj, Fatima, for you especially, and Nikhil, who was here, all those who have attempted for the juniors and those who felt that the questions were quite easy, for them now you have to try for the seniors quiz. And here we go. This is your code 646677.
Mhm.
Yes, juniors, now you can try for the seniors.
And they have already started joining in.
Yes, 646677. And yes, this is the best thing, that today's generation, they speak out. If there is any issue, any problem, anything they feel, whatever they feel, they speak up. That is the best thing I like in today's generation.
Yes, ma'am, they are certainly very bold and very out front with what they think. Yeah, so we have a lot to learn from them. But in the meantime, they can learn a little from us too by attempting these quizzes and knowing a little more about how the world works. Uh,
Okay, so here we go and we start this quiz. I can see Abad has joined, Nadia has joined, Nikhil has joined, and Fabia has joined. Where is Miraj, my dear?
Miraj has, I think, joined. She's just trying to get a hold of. No, she was okay. Maybe that talk about uh, living underwater, the cows or the fishes, has just got her confused. So she may have gone just to fetch if uh, cows are living underwater or not.
Yasir, I must tell you one thing. When I was like in junior classes,
Mm.
I think I was in grade 2 or 3. So what happened when I started reading the books. So I was very fast in reading, and very quickly I used to complete the chapter. The teacher was thinking that what to do, how to stop.
Mhm.
Then one day what happened, he asked my father, because my father was the headmaster in that class, in
Yes.
that school. So the teacher said that whatever lesson I have given her, she just finishes within no time. So what to do? My father said, okay, you start the book from the back. The last chapter you give her first. So then,
Very interesting.
because the last chapter is always very difficult to chapter. So he said, okay, you start with the last chapter so that she will take more time to study. And then what happened? I started crying. I still remember. I thought that that I have been given a punishment
Uh,
to start the book from the back.
yes, ma'am. You
So
can just give these people who are a little more enthusiastic to punch above their weight and with no intentions of making them cry. But I think that's a good trick. You know.
So I think Yasir will say goodbye to the viewers. Meanwhile,
Okay.
these children are doing their task, and we'll just
All the
give them the
best, to all these students and these children who are trying in different categories. All the best, and I'm sure you'll achieve a good score. We'll meet you next Saturday with another topic, another round of exciting questions, and some more fresh winning prizes.